It's me again, Drafa Summit, and today we will be reviewing the Bolt Carbine one-handed on the Bulwark class. The main reason why I'm using the Bulwark class is because of its perk, Auxiliary Reload, melee kills of extremist level or higher enemies restore your secondary weapons ammo by one magazine. Now, this weapon is only available on the Bulwark, and the Assault is not available on any other class. As you can see here, it is only on these two. So I'm going to use it with Bulwark because he has ammo economy that will make it easier. Because the main downside of this weapon, depending on what perk route you go to, is that I'm losing out on a lot of ammo, and you burn through this weapon very quickly. So that's like the major downside. Other than that, it's pretty strong. So let's go over the perks. I use the beta version. I don't use the alpha because it has less ammo, and you want the most ammo with this as much as possible. Now, granted, you could do the increased capacity, but you miss out on the perks down below. So you have Divine Might, we have Adamant Hunter, which is very good. Uh, Cleaving Fire, shots will penetrate enemy block stances, dealing 25% of the usual damage, which is actually pretty useful, especially if you're up against like a Majoris that's blocking like a Tyranid Sword Warrior. Retaliation, after a perfectly timed dodge, you deal 25% more damage for 10 seconds. This is good where you do a perfect dodge, get a gun strike off, then you just deal 25% more damage for 10 seconds. Tactical precisions, headshots deal 20% more damage, non-headshot damage decreases by 10%. Perpetual precision, maximum spread decreases by 10, which is pretty important for this since this is one of those weapons that do have a spread when you fire them, so it's good to have this. Lastly, Gunstrike Reload. After a Gunstrike, this weapon instantly reloads. Now, I do know they have this perk up here, which I feel is just kind of worthless because you do reload this weapon very quickly. So, I don't know, maybe they should just change this one to something else, but honestly, Gunstrike Reload is very good just in general. And then lastly, Elite Hunter. After killing a Majora's level or higher enemy with a melee weapon, headshots deal 25% more damage for 10 seconds. So, you definitely want to prioritize getting a melee kill. Then this weapon gains a buff for 10 seconds, and then you'll prioritize your headshots, do tactical precision, and also, where was it? I forget where the other one is. This one. So that way you'll be able to utilize it to its full potential. I will be using the Encarmine Axe since these two do go hand in hand together. I'm just going to use Bulwark because, like I said, the ammo economy. So I'll go over the perks. I don't know if I'm going to change them, but this is what I have. I have forward momentum after shield bash, rush, or thunderhammer pommel smash. Melee damage increased by 30% for 10 seconds. Scramble targeting. If you're surrounded by 5 or more enemies, you take 25% less damage from range attacks. Um, this is honestly the best one in this row. I usually just always take this with Bulwark. Now, this one you can take Stay Within when your health is less than 50%, you take 30% less health damage, or if you want, you could take Armor Reinforcement. It's entirely up to you. Either one of these are pretty good. This one is only if you want to go for a shock build, but honestly, Steel Within or Armor Reinforcement, whichever one you prefer, I'm just going to take Steel Within for the time being. The only time I change this is for my Gunstrike build, where I have it right here. Next, I take Advanced Conditioning, contested health fades 50% more slowly for all squad members. Focus Strength, Shield Bash knocks enemies back and makes them lose control for a longer period of time. Invigorating Icon, so the infamous one that gives you all contested health back, so this is good for a heal build. Now, of course, you don't have to run Invigorating Icon if you don't want to. You could do Glory Shield, or you could do Consecutive Force. It's entirely up to you. Personally, I just like to run this so I can just get an extra heal. Next, we have Merciless Resolve. After Shield Bash, Shield Rush, or Thunderhammer Pommel Smash, melee damage increases by 15%, and then you gain no knockback for 10 seconds. And then finally, I have Defensive Mastery, Perfect Time Parry Block, instantly incapacitates Majora's Extremes of enemy, cooldown is 90 seconds. So that's it for the regular perks, and then for the Prestige perks, once again, Auxiliary Reload. This will just keep my ammo economy from my weapon since I do burn through it quickly. Next, I have Standard Barrier. When Chapter Barrier activates, you become vulnerable to damage for 2 seconds. Masterful Defense, ability charge restored by 1% for every block range attack. And finally, Overcharge, held and charged attack damage increased by 20%. So those are the perks. Weapon is the same in my previous video, so if you haven't seen it already, go ahead and check that out. I will try to attempt this solo. If not, I will just do it with other players. trying it to the best of my abilities, but I will be reviewing the bolt carbine one-handed mainly for this one. All right, I hope you enjoy.
Captain Akaram will coordinate our efforts over rocks.
There is sure to be an ambush.
Skither to the wind!
Fresh cut.
Seatbelt filled over there! Launching frag grenade!
Rearm.
Execute that one! Let them summon over! That silence is too many shit!
Fresh magazine.
Brush the resident moon! That one's fully reserve forces!
Inserting rounds.
This galaxy's not yours to power! Xenos Hunter stalks. Behold, the supremacy of Ultra. Xenos, take cover! Incoming spore mines!
Reload.
Stop that target from rallying fresh water! Our enemy resourced more of its power! This galaxy's not yours to devour! win, despite the grip of man. That silence tuned its fine chittering. See those hordes? A victory for the Imperium. Thrust the ravenous brood. Stay alert. You fire waste nothing, brothers. There is no stable ground. Skitter to the grave, Caesar. Ammunition here. Their request for reinforcements is failed. You failed that oath. Failed. The foe wants backup. Tonight.
Inserting rounds. Rearm.
Filthy thieves borrowed for the last time.
Fresh cut.
Source one from any soldier you see, alive or otherwise.
Reload.
Our adversary wishes to renew their assault. Then
Most of the equipment is in shambles. Try searching the bodies.
we crush the ravenous brood beneath arrows.
A fruitless search.
Execute that one, lest it summon aid. Rearm. This galaxy is the door to the power.
Most of the equipment is in shambles. Try searching the bodies.
Every last hero for the Imperium! Inserting rounds.
This looks promising.
We have located the codes, Command. Fire on those mines! Reload! That silence all this unprocessed Prometheus shall make a fire that will be seen from the stars. Crush the ravenous brute. Tyranids dispatched and dismantled. Fresh cartridge. Ready, loaded. Stop that target from riding fresh water. Excuse yourself! More are coming! That was one of the first forces. Eradicate every last leader. The tyranny close before the guard was wiped out.
Use the codes to prime the bomb and finish its deployment into the crypt Promethean well. Cautiously, and if you know what is good for you.
Fresh magazine. That silenced the tuning fire. Prime. Deploying now.
Rates of activation have been observed. Generators are with the machine code's name. Prime sequencing initialized. Delivering payload.
Generator 2 needs support.
Potential original sabotage of Generator 2. Secure immediately.
The phone one's back up. That is the last.
It remains Access land. I'm on this side as well.
This is a precise operation. We will have to hold out. Hostiles approaching. Generator wide.
I will sanction mechanical adjustments and codes generated one. Follow only the divine protocols.
Dislodge the enemy from that generator.
My axis aligned. Margin of error 0.0 nanometers. Blessed be the omniscience divine precision.
Hold out while you're...
Biological incursion at generator 1. Do not foul the machine god's blessed mechanisms with organic parts.
Those wretched forces will... We are... Our glorious dust straight the tower. The fewer psychers the Xenos have.
Demolition deployment sequence complete. No errors made under the omniscience watchful Oculus.
Bomb is in place, Command.
There is an observation platform overlooking the cryptonian fields. It will make a good vantage for your ambush.
You failed that order. Step careful. Xenos cannot stop that target from riding fresh warriors. Enemy reserves incoming! Prepare to strike them down! We crush the ravenous brood! The Starty's getting faster. That side of the food Our banner awaits some burn. Skitters with wings. Galaxies look for. swarm of evil. Stay alert. No Xenos monstrosity may escape. Give the threat. Today, we slay high justice. Our bones shall bellow the Zoanthrope's death. Rock grenade in. Reload. Fresh cartridge. Inserting rounds. Watch your footing! The soil no longer trembled at the raptor's presence. Fresh cartridge. Fresh magazine. No Zoanthrope can withstand us. Reload. Banner, ready to deploy. Rearm. tide of Xenos is ended.
Fire!
Tripping defensive measures.
The bulk of the swarm is continuing along the predicted path. Continue holding.
The refinery is no longer secure. Releasing shock grenade. Fire suppression triggered. Reactivate those fuel controls. You failed at ultra.
Halfway there, brothers. Keep it up.
I will block the Xenos advance. Cover me. Skitter to the grave. Equipment found.
The swarm has almost fully committed. Be ready for my mark.
That silence too defiant. Reload. That is no order. Steal your minds. Exchanging rounds. Wretched thing, they found its last. Rearm. Deploying fragmentation.
You are clear to detonate. Cook those rotten bastards.
Understood, Captain. Readying the charge. The swarm will not be able to.
Tyranid biocides down 90% and fall. Swarm annihilation confirmed. Excellent work. Move to extract. complete.
Well, that was something. When I wanted to review the one-handed bolt carbine, something else showed up. I think defense mechanism is not working as intended. I think the cooldown is not there because I'm consistently incapacitating Majora's enemies one by one, especially extremist enemies. I don't think that's how it's supposed to be. I don't know if they changed it because it doesn't reflect that in the patch notes. I'm gonna quickly go over the skills real quick because unless they changed it, I don't think this is intended because I should not be incapacitating Majoris and extremists left and right. Like, it's supposed to have a 90-second cooldown for a reason, but something was just not working properly. There's no way I could not show this. Like, I hardly showed off the one-handed bolt carbine, to be honest with you. More so just showing off Bulwark. Range damage 10,000. Okay, not bad. Decent. I will say, I think, aside from the lack of ammo, I think the one-handed bolt carbine is not that great when taking care of, like, zone throws. It only has a 1 times headshot multiplier. Okay, let me just quickly look at this. Yeah, a perfectly timed parry or block instantly incapacitates a Majora's or extremist level enemy. Cooldown is 90 seconds. I don't think defensive mastery is working. I might just make this a 2-part video. Defensive mastery is not working, and then the one-handed bolt carbine showcase, because there's no way this is functioning as intended. Because I was getting them left and right. There was no cooldown triggering whatsoever. I don't think counterattack was... Let me just check what counterattack is, wherever it is. Is it this one? First slide attack? Okay, no, so it wasn't that. No, I genuinely think this is bugged. I think the cooldown is not working, so... And I don't believe that's intentional, because... I don't want to say that was easy, but that definitely makes dealing with extremists like... You know, like the Lictors, Raveners, Biovores when they attack you, that was just... I don't know. So... I wonder if whenever this video comes out, other people are going to notice, and maybe Saber will have corrected it by then. But I think defensive mastery is just not working, or maybe it was just that one run where it just wasn't functioning properly. I don't know. But regardless, too funny not to show. Anyways, I'll see y'all on the final one, which is reviewing the heroic plasma pistol. So stay tuned for that.